The intention of creation spirituality is to bring things together, to blend, to intertwine, to connect. In Matthew Fox's book, Creation Spirituality, Liberating Gifts for the Peoples of the Earth, which was published in 1991, there is a description right in the beginning which describes what happens to us when we are disconnected, when we're divided. And while Fox, back in 1991, was writing about the disconnection between religion and science, it seems to me that we've not grown together, but we've become more disconnected and more divided. And in my opinion, this makes these lessons in creation spirituality all the more important to us. So on page 1 of this book, Fox calls on the wisdom of M.C. Richards, who is poet and prophet and potter, and offers this description of what happens when people are immersed in divisiveness and divisions. She says our poetic consciousness becomes obstructed. I like that phrase, poetic consciousness. I think that's something to ponder. It's an intriguing way to describe the human experience. Ms. Richards goes on to say that when our poetic consciousness is obstructed, not only do we experience psychic disturbances, but we also lose vitality. I don't know about you, but I don't want to lose my vitality. And I also don't want my psyche disturbed. And I don't want to lose my poetic consciousness. What about you? Creation spirituality is an attempt to do away with these things. It's an attempt to do away with what divides and disconnects. It's an attempt to do away with what we call in this 21st century the good-bad binary. It's an attempt to do away with this either-or type of thinking and to bring us back, to help us return to a different way of living, believing, worshiping. A way which was prevalent among many ancient indigenous cultures. So here we go again with the Sankofa, right? Fox doesn't write about Sankofa, but this is the principle in action. It circles us back, helps us to circle back, to retrieve and to remember what's important so we can carry it with us into the future. So that's the first point on page 1 of Matthew Fox's book. And the second point takes us a little bit deeper. The second point has to do with understanding our history. He talks about the importance of understanding who we are, where we came from, how we got here. And to do this, to help us remember, Fox takes us all the way back to the beginning, to the creation story, to remind us of our lineage. And the point he makes as he rewrites the creation story is that we come from a long line of cosmic gift giving. It's the essence of who we are. It is the description of what happened in the beginning. Cosmic gift giving. It's at the essence of who you are. You're blessed. You are a blessing. You are a gift which keeps on giving. And you have been since the beginning. I hope you enjoy Fox's version of the creation story.